All right, so here we go. Now, we've looked at the state board rules and regulations. We got our equipment and all that. We got the building. We've got the plumber, electrician. State board came out, they inspected. Now we're ready to accept students. There are certain documents that you need in order to be in compliance with NACAS and the federal government. Now, if you don't have all of these documents, what happens, students are filling out non-compliant documents. So now 18 months down the road, when it's time for you to apply with NACAS, you're going to get denied or delayed because you have not been doing the proper paperwork. I ain't talking about the state board. That's easy right there. We're talking about a lot of the NACAS stuff and the federal stuff. So we need to be doing stuff now, getting us ready for that. So when they look at how we've been operating, we've been in compliance. We know what we're doing. So what are those documents? Okay, I'm glad y'all asked. So what I did back here in the Gold program, I have videos showing you all every document. That's what I do. Another video. This video is 53 minutes long. It shows you every document that you need, the orientation. And not only that, all of the documents, after I show you all the documents, you back here, all you do is just click on it. You just click on it. And when you click on it, let me show you. I got to show y'all how easy this is. I'm going to preview this as a student. So I'm in the back office now. I was in it as an admin. Let me view it as a student. So now, this is the catalog. If you look at the left, it says download. You click that, it downloads to your computer. Now I have a question. Can you insert your name right here? Your school name. Can you put your address right here, your city, your state? And if you're in certain states, we'll send you a catalog, especially designed for your state, because we have schools pretty much that we work with in all states. And we can send you a catalog that's in compliance with NACAS. Our gold members just DM us. That's no problem. Or email us. So this is the catalog. Okay. Everything is already laid out. Can you put your state board name right here? Your staff, can you put your name here? Simple as that. Can you change this to revise December 2021? Everything is laid out. It's all done for you, this catalog. Well, I don't know how to do no catalog. It's already done for you. The next thing, registration. Okay. Click the download button. Put your name right there. That's all you got to do. Alante School of Beauty, Antonio Institute of Barber, Candace Cosmetology School, Crystal's Academy, Daniel's School of Barber, whatever the name is, Dewana's Beauty Academy, Dexter's Barber School, Edgar's Barber, Fred, Clarissa, Jamel, Karen, Kim G, Kimberly, Kirk. We got Queen King and Lakeisha. Put your name right there. I don't know what y'all's name is. Michelle Barnes, Yolanda Neves. I know what his is. How to Fade Hair. Simple as that. Paris, Patrick, Pierre out there in South Carolina, Quahara, Shannon Rice, Shelly. Put your school name. Shonda School of Beauty. Sharonda. We already know what her school is. Down there in Rankin, Georgia. It's heaven spelled backwards. To Kenya, Albany Beauty Academy down there in Georgia. To Tanita, Victoria, Vivian, Savannah in Patel, Mississippi. All y'all gotta do is put y'all name right there. If you can't click this download and put your name there, then I don't know. Heck, our gold program, we'll put your name on that. We like for you to do something, but the goal, we do everything. The enrollment agreement. What I like about this enrollment agreement, it's already in compliance with NACAS. It's already in compliance with NACAS. Estevale Beauty Academy. That's right, Sharonda Bowman. See, you may not have transfer / reentry student hours. You may miss that. Hours contracted with the institution. Number of weeks to complete. All of this right here, that has to be on there. Your school name has to be here. Address, phone number. All of this verbiage, I'm not going to go through it, but guess what? It has to be on there. Signature with the date. Signature date. I'm going to tell y'all how detailed. One of my students got this in the program, and they had the date here, this date right here. They done deleted that. When they was going through accreditation, NACA's told them you need to revise your enrollment agreement because you didn't put the date by guardian sponsor. You had the date by signature of student, but not the date. They deleted this. Don't be doing none of that stuff. Everything in here, all this stuff you need, all these numbers, the refund calculation, that has to be in there. I had another student, school owner, they deleted this. The school is not currently eligible to participate in Title IV financial aid program. That needs to be there because you ain't approved for financial aid. It's here, leave it there. So when you click this, put your name on it. If add, if you got barbering and all of that, yeah, you'd have to delete aesthetics and cosmetology if you're just doing barbering, but the other stuff you want to keep, it's already in compliance. New student enrollment checklist. NACAS comes in, they're going to check this. Your students got to fill this out. Before they start school, they have to fill this out. This must be dated before they start school or on the date that they started. And if NACAS said, well, they signed it the same day they started. Yes, they did. We had orientation earlier that day, then they started school. Because you have to let them know about the program objectives and all of this other stuff. They sign it and date it, put it in their students folder. Then the orientation pre-enrollment. They got to fill this out before they enroll. Student name, program date, check each one of these. It has to be done. This is stated that they got the catalog. They know the school graduation, license and placement rates. They know about the licensing requirements, the state board requirement. They know about the prerequisites for employment, satisfactory academic progress report. They have to know all of that. When NACAS comes and they ask a student, they go over to Shelley School, Tanito, Victoria, Jabel, or Fred, hey, and they get that student in the classroom. Did Shelley or Dexter, did they tell you about the school catalog? Did they give you a school catalog? Did you know about the school graduation rates? Did they give you satisfactory academic progress? That student gonna be like this. Nope, they ain't gave me none of that. You're a doggone lie. Now NACAS comes out. Hey, Shelley, Dexter, Edgar, can I see Victoria's folder? Victoria said you didn't do this. Okay, here's the folder. Victoria done signed it, dated, put her name on here. Documentation beats conversation. Ms. Velma always said, cover your blank. Okay, now, satisfactory academic progress. If it's a 1,500-hour course, they got to get us this satisfactory academic progress at 450 clock hours, actual hours, 900 hours, and 1,200 hours. They must have at least a 67% attendance and at least a 70% grade point average according to NACAS. Now, some other states sometimes require 75, or if you're dealing with the VA, they require 75. So you got this, sign it, date it, student sign and date. Well, they ain't gave me no progress reports. You're a lie. Here it is. Did you give them progress reports at the correct time? Yes, we did. And here's the documentation. Because we got to put this in the ISS anyway. Advisory committee surveys. You got to have, if you got a Cosmo program in Barber, you're going to have someone that has a Cosmo license or Barber license or has a shop or whatever that's in the field. You're going to have their name, their business name and address, phone number, and whether they're Barber or Stylist. Current student surveys. All you're going to do, put your school name on this. The students have to fill it out, date it, course of study, put it in a folder, current student surveys. Because when NACAS comes out, they're going to ask. Plus, we got to provide this in your institutional self-study. Graduate exit surveys. It's already here. Click that button. Look, right here, download it. Have the student fill it out on the day that they graduate. It's that simple, and they sign it. We're going to need this to put in an institutional self-study. Well, what's that? That's this big report that we got to submit to NACAS to help you get accredited so you can get this government money. You got to give them a graduation certificate. Go in Canva and create one. Employer graduate survey. When they graduate and they go work in the shop, you need to get on the phone, call, find out where they working, put the graduate's name, business name, phone number, where they working, check all these or whatever, and put that in a folder. Student counseling. You're going to have people that you're going to have to call in the office. They're going to have issues or whatever, and they'll do the student counseling for them. Student sign-in sheet. Student sign-in sheet, y'all can click this. This is just name, sign in, sign out, the date. That's all it is. You want to keep up with those. Withdrawal record and settlement calculation worksheet. When a student withdraws or is terminated, it's mandatory. They must have this completed. You, the school owner, you must complete this withdrawal. For anybody that's terminated or withdraws, I don't care if they owe you money. I don't care if you owe them money. It does not matter. NACAS requires it. Well, why you got to have that? Because NACAS says so. So you just fill this out. We have examples of how to fill this out in our Gold program. We'll fill it out for you. But we do have video trainings and all that back here to show you how to fill out all this. You can do the name, data refund, address, phone number. But when it gets into program elapsed, hours elapsed, all of that, then all of this, yeah, it gets a little, you want to have a little training, but we got like a little 30-minute hour training, shows you step by step. But the Gold program, we do it for you. Here's an example. This is an example of how we did one. Our Gold members, I'll go over this with you, breaking that step by step down so you have a clear understanding. Okay, if you don't see that in the bronze, get with me, Davis, and I'll make sure. So make sure you call me or text me, Davis, and I'll make sure you got that. No problem. Let's see. So when a student comes in your school, those are the documents that you're going to have to give them for them to fill out. It ain't no they just filling out this little piece of paper and they in school. No, they're going to fill out all that stuff. So you're in compliance with NACAS, because we're going to have to put that in your institutional self-study. So those are the documents that you need. Also, let's go over the handbook. Yeah, let's go over this manual. This manual is probably almost 200 pages long. And policy procedure manual. Let me show y'all this. Even if you don't know nothing, school opening, print this out and make copies. Turn off the alarm. See, you may have somebody that don't have sense enough to put the key in the door and open it, and they ain't got sense enough to cut the alarm off. Well, look, they'll have this checklist. So when they open the door, they can look at this. Okay, go cut the alarm off. All right, cut the outside lights off. Did I arrive at school on time? Turn on the lights inside. They may not know to turn the lights on inside. They may be dumbing in a box of rocks. Now, y'all laughing, but I had a school for 20 years, y'all. I've seen it all. From A to Z. I've experienced it, been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. That's why I had to dumb this down to the, y'all said, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Oh, this is keep it simple, stupid. Turn the open sign on. Put good music. No, you don't need none of that crazy stuff. We don't want none of that playing up in the school. No, we want good stuff. We want good music. We don't want them playing all of that crazy music, and we got people, parents coming in there and stuff. We don't want none of this in here. You know you don't want none of this music right here. You don't want none of this. How y'all gonna be playing some Snoop Dogg in your school? That's why it says play good music. Not none of that rapping, cussing stuff. No, we don't want none of that. I've had instructors that listen to that. Heck, I listen to it, but you can't play this. What if a preacher comes in there, a judge? No, we got all types of people that come in the beauty and barbershop and the schools. So you don't want none of this music playing. No, as good as I like his music, I like it. I like Snoop Dogg, but you can't play that. You want to keep it professional. All right, that's right, Clarissa. As good as I want to do it, smoking indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back, with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Cut it, DJ. No, we don't want none of that. Got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cup, but they ain't chipped in. No, good music, thermostat. You're not gonna run my light bill up. They don't care nothing about your school. The instructor, they'll turn the heat all the way up, the thermostat. No, turn the wax machine on. A client may come in and need a wax. You ain't turn it on. Certain amount of money in the cash register. Walk through the entire school, the shampoo area. Y'all looking at this, the bathrooms, is it clean? Does it have toilet paper, paper towels? You'd be surprised. People will walk in your place and see stuff and act like, don't you see that paper right there, dude? Not just the dude, some of the women was nasty. Clean up. Remove the trash. Collect all the tickets. Look, did I give a punch? Each client VIP card. Niggas, he already talked about them cards. I had them punch cards. Punch that card for them. Closing the school. Because see, when you get your accreditation, I had multiple locations. I was chilling, y'all, kicking it. Yeah, I worked hard, but I played hard too. Yes, I did for a long time. That's why y'all will see me just downstairs chilling now, because hell, I ran hard, y'all, for like 20 years. All the money, I'd be in Las Vegas, Cancun. I ran hard. So now I'm just relaxing, but you need somebody to be running your schools. Close the school, look, close out the cash register. Take the trash out. Didn't your mama teach you to take the trash out, dude? Evidently they didn't. Follow this checklist. Walk through the entire school. Clean the floor, shampoo area, clean the bowls, the mirrors. Turn the open sign off. I'm out one night driving by one of my schools and the open sign is on. Dude, that was my fault. That was my fault, because in the checklist, I didn't have turn the open sign off. So I couldn't get mad at them because it was not in my policy and procedure. But you know what? The next day, I got this little sheet out and I went in my Microsoft Word, and guess what? I added turn open sign off. That was my fault. They done left the wax machine and all that stuff out before. That's my fault. I had to put unplug all pertinent electrical equipment. See, that's my fault. I went in one school, it's ice cold in there. I had to put that in there. Check thermostat, leave it on auto. See, I had to look at myself. So this policy procedure manual, this gonna save you a ton of headaches. I promise you that. If you don't have the policy procedure manual, it's your fault. When they're not doing stuff the way you want them to do it, go look in the mirror. Did all the students, even the students, park your car in the second row? They want to park up front in VIP. Dude, you just a student. You better get that old raggedy car back there with all the others. You don't park up front. That's for our clients. I don't even park up front, and I own the school. Park your car back there. This is for the clients. I mean, I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have this stuff in line, they'll try to take over your school. Clock in on time. Cut your cell phone on vibrate. They have this checklist that they would check every day. Okay, set your tools up. Don't just come in here and put your tools up. Set them up. Proper uniform. Ain't no bonnets. You're not coming in here no flip-flops and your pants showing the crack of your booty. No. All this is in here. This is enough. This is 100 and something pages long. The reception desk, smile. Nobody needs to walk in and you looking like an ape, a frowned up ape or whatever. You need to smile. When they phone, you need to look clean, not with sleet in your eyes and nasty. You're representing the school. You are representing the school. They representing you. That first person they walk in and have a good attitude. I don't care what you're going through at home. If you come in with attitude, take that mess home. Look, if a client is at the front desk and the phone rings, help the client. Don't be talking on this phone, answering that, and the client is at the front desk. The client is right here in front of you, ready to pay money. Don't answer the phone. The phone can wait. I had to add that. Answer the phone on the second ring. I don't want this phone just ringing. You answer by the second ring. And this is the policy procedure. Y'all, some of y'all may think this is a joke, but this is serious stuff. This is almost 200 pages of just bombs. We're going to the next thing. Now we can talk about the NACA stuff in the next training, I'll stop this video. This is done.